Hello, my name is Michelle Vaughn, and I am going to do part 2 of a gentle Vinyasa flow series. Part 1, I gave a lot more cues and I kept it pretty slow for those who are just starting out or refreshing themselves on yoga poses. In part 2, I'm going to increase the speed just a little bit and add a balance pose. Let me start my stopwatch so I have an idea of how long I will be teaching. Let's begin in mountain pose. Find nice, solid footing. Raise your heels up one at a time. Stretch out your feet just a little bit. Find some mobility in your ankles. Turn a few circles both ways. And both feet. Gentle warm up, beginning to move. Back to mountain pose. Come up on your toes. Lift the heels up off the floor. Balance here, starting some balance right away. Lower the heels to the floor. Lift all of your toes off the floor. And as you lift, spread your toes. You can see I'm spreading my fingers to give you a visual of what I want you to do with your toes. Really spread your toes out and then lay your toes back on the floor. Bend your knees just a little bit. Nice slight bend in the knees, knees over ankles, hips over knees. So you're not leaning too far forward or too far back, hips over knees. Pull your belly button into your spine. As you pull your belly button in your spine, lengthen your spine. Even put your hand on your sternum. And if you're like me, I lean over like this a lot. And when I put my hand on my sternum and I think about lifting my sternum, I get a lot more length in my spine. And then allow your shoulders to relax away from your ears. Nice. And let's begin with a deep inhale, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, lower your arms. Do it again. Inhale, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, lower your arms. One more time. Reach. This time, reach your arms out wide as you lower your arms. Inhale, reach again. This time, keep your arms out, palms facing each other, and lean to one side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean. Nice gentle movement side to side. Beginning to warm up your spine, your hips, your upper body. Just gently, kindly warming up. Inhale, arms stay up. Exhale, rotate to one side. Lower your arms so they're parallel to the floor. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rotate your rib cage the other direction. Lower your arms so they're parallel to the floor. Nice. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Inhale, exhale. Moving the spine in all different ways, side to side, rotation, forward and back. Nice, kind, gentle warm up. And one more time. Inhale and exhale. Allow your arms to relax. Shake out your hands a little bit. Move your fingers. Build your mountain pose again from your feet all the way up, just like we did at the beginning. Firmly plant your feet, knees over ankles, hips over knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift your chest. Exhale, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Staying in this nice, firm mountain pose. Let's warm up our neck by doing very, very gentle head circles. Please don't pull or tug or force your neck to the side. I want you to be very gentle, finding a full movement in a circle. Go in the other direction. Nice. and come back to center. Look over one shoulder. Gently, don't force it. Don't try to look behind you if that doesn't feel natural. Just want you moving your neck so that you're looking over or towards one side. Back to center and look to the other side. Back to center, side, center, side, center, side. Back to center, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, gaze up, look at the ceiling. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, look up. And exhale. Inhale, draw your shoulders forward. And notice I made this great big movement, moving my arms out. And think about your shoulder blades on your back. And your shoulder blades sit here. Think about moving your shoulder blades away from each other, getting lots of space in between your shoulder blades. Keep inhaling, lengthen your spine, reach your shoulders up towards your ears. Really exaggerate it. Exhale, now move your shoulder blades back towards each other in the back. And relax your shoulders away from your ears. So notice we did a nice big circle with our shoulders. Inhale, shoulders forward. Keep inhaling, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders back. Keep exhaling, shoulders relaxed. 2 more times. Inhale. Raise your shoulders. Exhale, draw them back. Lower. Last time. Inhale. Big breaths. Exhale and lower. Pause for just a moment. Allow your eyes to close and notice if you're standing just a little bit taller. I know I am. As soon as I do that, I just seem to be standing up a little bit taller. It's a great way to take a break in the middle of the day. And let's inhale. And now forward fold, bending your knees. I'm going to turn to the side. You can see me from the side. Notice my knees are bent a lot. Hang forward, hanging like a Raggedy Ann doll. Arms are loose, relaxed. Touch the crown of your head with the palm of one hand and lower the crown of the head so it falls towards your mat. Release your hand. Both hands are hanging down. This is called a forward fold. Inhale, pull your belly button to your spine. Arms come out wide as you inhale. Reach tall. Exhale, palms together, hands at heart center. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, belly comes in towards the spine. Reach. Exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come out wide. Reach tall. Exhale. Take one deep breath here in mountain pose. In and sigh it out. Inhale, we're going to add on one pose. Exhale, forward fold. And we're adding the half lift. Half lift is straightening your legs. Even though you're straightening them, don't lock your knees or press the back of your knees behind you. Have a slight micro bend in your knees. So your legs are mostly straight. Slight micro bend in your knees. If you have blocks, use those blocks to rest your hands. Blocks can be on the tall side, short. Hands can be on your shins. Hands can be on your thighs. Whatever you find most comfortable. Most important is a gentle, gentle stretch in the back of your legs by maintaining a 90-degree angle from your spine down your legs. And exhale, forward fold, bend your knees. Inhale, rise, reach tall. Exhale. Let's do it again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. rise, reach. And exhale 2 more times. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale 1 more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Relax your arms at your sides. Build your mountain pose once again. Let's realign your spine. Straighten your back. Exhale. Relax your shoulders. We'll do that sequence again, adding on another yoga pose. So this is what a vinyasa flow is. Inhale, exhale, and with every inhale, 1 movement, 1 breath. And the way I do it is I build on each time and add a pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale. Let's take a moment to settle into this low lunge pose and ensure that your left knee is over your left ankle. If your hands aren't quite reaching the mat, that's okay. That's why we have blocks. That's why we have props. Props are good. Props help us. Blocks bring the floor closer to your hands so you don't feel this obligation, this pressure to reach the floor, because some of our bodies aren't built to reach the floor. That's okay. That's the way you're built. If it helps to have blocks, maybe you rest your hands on the blocks. Right foot is planted on the back of the mat. Really press your right foot because that's going to give you your balance. As you inhale, rise, reach tall, fingertips reach to the ceiling. Exhale, pause here. Inhale, reach a little bit more. Exhale, frame your left foot, grab your blocks if they're there and you need to use them. Inhale, back foot steps forward to meet the front. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach tall, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. We're going to do the other side this time. Inhale, straight leg. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Firmly plant your left foot. Back behind you, nice wide stance. You want lots of space in between your feet, but not so much space that you can't have your right knee over your right ankle. Firm your belly, take a nice deep breath in, use your core to lift yourself up, and exhale. Relax. Inhale, reach. Exhale, find those blocks. Inhale, back foot steps forward. Exhale. Inhale, rise. And exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. 1 breath, 1 movement. So speeding it up a bit. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold, bent knees. Inhale, straight leg. Exhale, fold, bent knees. With or without blocks, step your right foot back. Exhale. Inhale, rise, reach tall. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, frame your left foot with both hands. Inhale, step forward with the back foot. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Let's do the left side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Reach tall. Let it out. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, frame the right foot. Inhale, back foot steps forward. Exhale. Inhale, rise. And exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straight legs, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, I'm going to move my blocks to the side. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, rise, reach tall. Exhale, deep breath in. Exhale, frame your left foot. Inhale, step forward. Exhale. Inhale, rise. And exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straight legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, relax. Inhale, reach, lengthen your spine. Exhale, frame the right foot. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Let's take 2 deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, reach. And exhale. We'll do that series just like we did the previous times and add warrior 2. Find your mountain pose. I will move my blocks up out of my way. If you'd like to have your blocks there, please use your blocks. If you need to take a break, you need to sit in child's pose, do whatever you need to do. This is your yoga class, your body. I'm giving you suggestions, but listen to your body. Do what's right for you. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back. Exhale. Inhale, rise, reach tall. We've been here before. This is warrior 1. Adding on warrior 2 by rotating your rib cage to the right, lowering your arms so they're parallel to the floor. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight, arms are parallel to the floor. Gaze over your left hand. Inhale, back hand comes forward to meet the front. Exhale, frame the left foot. Inhale, step forward with the back foot. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach tall. Exhale. Let's do the other side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale. Inhale, rise, reach tall. Exhale, rotate your rib cage to the left. Lower your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, back hand comes forward. Exhale, frame your right foot. Inhale, back foot steps forward. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale. 1 deep breath in and exhale. Do 1 more of that series. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior 2. Gaze over your front fingertips. Inhale, back hand comes forward. Exhale, frame the left foot. Inhale, back foot steps forward. Exhale. Inhale, rise. And exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back with your left foot. Exhale. Inhale, rise, reach tall. Exhale, warrior 2. Gaze over your right fingertips. Inhale, back hand comes forward. Exhale, frame the right foot. Inhale, back foot steps forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach tall. And exhale. Relax your arms. Shake out your fingers, your hands. Shake out your feet. Move your shoulders. Find your mountain pose. Allow your eyes to softly close. And notice how you feel. Do you feel a little taller? Do you feel a little more relaxed? Notice. Don't judge, don't critique. Just notice. And open your eyes. Let's do balance pose. We will do tree pose today, my favorite balance pose. Begin in mountain pose. Firmly plant your feet into the mat. Just like we did at the beginning of class, raise your toes off the mat and spread your toes once again as far away from each other as you can. Lower your toes to the mat. And I'm going to mirror you, so I'm going to say, shift your weight to, wow, I'm already off balance. Shift your weight to your right leg. All the weight goes into your right leg, your right foot. Lift your left heel up and use your left foot as a kickstand. That helps you balance while you're getting set up. One thing that helps your balance a lot is a nice, firm core. Firm your core by pulling your belly button into your spine, lengthening your spine, and relaxing your shoulders. Still using that left foot as a kickstand as you find your balance right here. If and when you're ready, you can lift that left foot and place the sole of your left foot on your right ankle. It's possible that your left foot stays connected to the mat. That's okay too. Perhaps you're using the wall as a little touch point for balance. That's okay. Maybe the sole of your foot comes to your calf. Those are all good places for your foot to be, but do avoid placing any pressure on your knee. So if you want to move your foot up higher, come high onto your thigh or the sole of that left foot on your right calf. And find a nice, comfortable position for your arms. Perhaps your arms rest at your sides. Maybe they're parallel to the floor. Maybe they're like a goalpost. You decide. Keep focusing on the firm belly to help hold you up. Lower your arms. Lower the raised foot. Let's go to the other side. Shift your weight to your left foot. Use your right foot as a kickstand as you firm your belly and find a focal point, something that's not moving on the floor in front of you, like 6 feet in front of you, and stare at it. So firming your belly and staring at a focal point that's not moving both help maintain your balance. Relax your arms at your side. And if you'd like to, maybe you raise the right foot. Perhaps your right foot stays connected to the mat. You decide what works for you in this moment. What worked yesterday may not work today, may not work tomorrow. So you decide right here, right now, what works for you. Same thing with your arms. What works for you? And lower. Lower your foot. Nice job. That feels really good. Let's do balance on each side. One more time. Shift your weight to your right foot. Firm your belly. Find your focal point. Use your foot as a kickstand as you find your balance. And as you're ready, maybe your foot stays connected to the floor and you move your arms. Maybe you lift your left foot off the mat. You decide what works for you. Keeping your belly firm, staring at a fixed focal point, and breathe. Lower your arms, lower your leg. One more. Shift your weight to your left foot. Firm your belly, find your focal point, lengthen your spine. And if it's in your practice today, place the sole of your right foot onto your left calf. If that's not in your practice, maybe your right foot is your kickstand. You decide. On this side, I'm going to place the sole of my right foot against my left leg. Notice it's not pressing against my knee. It's not anywhere near my knee. Balance pose is a great time to remind ourselves of the language we use when we're talking to ourselves. So balance is just balance. It's not good, it's not bad, it's not terrible, it's not awesome, it's just balance. So when you're wobbly and you move, just notice it. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, my balance feels different on this side than it did on that side. But don't beat yourself up. Don't use those negative words to talk to yourself. Oh, I stink at balance. My balance is so awful. It's not awful. It's just balance. And lower your arms and shake out your legs. Let's do one final pose. I'm going to do my favorite hip stretch. I do this every day. It's just my favorite stretch. It's my go-to. As soon as I come into my yoga studio, almost always is the first thing I do. Just from sitting and being behind a desk all day is my favorite thing to do to begin my practice. Begin with a big inhale. And as you exhale, fold at the hips ever so slowly, gently folding. And as you're ready, maybe you place your hands on the floor and walk your hands away from your body. That might not feel good, and maybe you want to keep your hands right here on your knees. That's okay. Walk your hands forward. Allow your head to fall towards the floor. Inhale, gaze comes up. Walk your hands back towards your body. And switch. Whichever leg was in front, move that one to the back. Adjust, find your comfortable seat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. If it's in your practice today and you want to place your palms on the floor and walk your palms away from you, that might feel good. And by feeling good, when I say might feel good, to me, I have a gentle stretch. I feel a nice stretch in my hips, but it's not painful. I'm not forcing my body to move or to stretch beyond what feels good. Inhale, walk your hands back towards your body. Take a deep breath in, reach to the sky, look skyward. Exhale, palms together, bow your chin to your chest. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste.